I'll just keep going in and out of your stream. I can't. It's not on YouTube yet. There it is, the infectious madness of Doctor Dekker.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius.
What's this game about?
Ooh, what's this game about?
Easy, Jilly D.
I can see people's dreams.
How's that, Jilly? Yo, Jilly D.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough,
I don't know. It's
and
my
I
voice
know when
here.
the person's going to be asleep.
You got 3 people, yeah. You got 3 people tuning in already.
Well, let's call
Is
him.
my voice on it?
He creates this world for his
Yeah.
amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
That's a girl.
On the basis, the central component of our universe is chaos. Science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to
Shouldn't have
fix
got
me.
your tits up.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor. Listen to me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind. Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later.
What's that?
Or tomorrow.
Why isn't
probably
it?
tomorrow.
It's
I'll
all
leave
gone
it to
for.
you
Oh, yeah,
then.
it's come back now.
What do you think about that little sofa there, that little love seat?
Well, think about what?
That little couch, the sitting place. I don't know what they call it in England.
Sofa.
Yeah, what about that green? It's like a green.
Yeah, it's like a British
leather
sofa
or
days.
something.
Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Chesterfield days.
I'm digging it.
Who's Nathan?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Nice couch. That's the fanciest
Nice couch.
casting
That's
couch
the
I've seen.
fanciest
Yeah,
casting
it's
couch I've
Chesterfield,
seen.
that is.
Yeah, it is the
So-
fanciest casting couch. You imagine getting a blowjob on that thing, baby?
What's her name? Marijuana.
It's I don't know.
What's your question?
I don't know. They're making
you
me
smoke?
type in shit, man. It's weird, man. Mariana.
Ask him if he smokes weed.
Weed, you say?
Do you smoke weed?
Nope. Don't know.
That's a yes. I already get big fat yes on that one. How do I do it again?
Weed? No, don't know.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
Get your tits out. Type that in, see what happens.
Alright. Is that how you spell tits? How you spell tits?
I can't see. It's T-I-T-S.
T-I-T.
No,
That's what I put in.
T-I-T-S. Yeah, T-I-T-S.
I think I should put 2 T's.
I
Or
don't know
boobs.
about
Pick
that.
B-O-O-B-S.
Boobs.
Yep.
I don't think she's gonna show them. Man, I feel like I'm really.
I'd laugh if it was like an Easter egg or something of the game.
I don't have an
Yeah.
answer for that.
She doesn't have an answer for that.
Boobs.
What do you think I should put? Like, let me see big fat titties. Actually, I'm
Vagina.
gonna go to
No, I'm
somebody
joking. Don't forget Jilly.
You're so fucking weird. I bet you want to see her butthole, don't you? You fucking.
I don't have an answer for that.
You just didn't want to say it. You were thinking the whole time, I can lead Doc into the butthole.
What have you got? What have you got to ask him? What sort of shit have you got to ask him?
Well, I mean, you got to pay attention to the story. Like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to be like, what do you know about the murder?
Why did you kill him?
God, it takes forever to type shit in on here, don't it? Alright. Get ready for, you're gonna fucking get your mind blown, because I just fucking asked.
I'm like 15
I think it's
seconds
terrible
behind
what
for
happened
some
to him.
reason.
So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
Fuck. She gave me a pretty generic answer. Alright, let's see who else we got. We're gonna talk to Claire.
I'll be back in a minute, mate. I've got to do my sausages.
Yeah, I know it. Let's fucking... Nope. Let's go to the...
Die like what?
Come on, Claire. Answer the fucking question, you bitch. Who we got in the goddamn string? Let's see what we got here. Yo, Jilly. Jump in the chat if you ain't doing nothing. Let's see. Murder.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, I already know the answer, but let's just see what she says.
I don't have an answer.
Waiting for a phone call, but maybe in a bit.
Copy that.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker? How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him. Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed. You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour. At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
That dude's fucking crazy, man.
Ask him what the fuck he's on about.
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
What do you mean by midnight hour?
That's the witching hour, I guess.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor? Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
Why purgatory?
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
What? Did he just say he was a supermodel? Did this motherfucker just say he was a supermodel?
I'm a supermarket worker.
Oh.
I should ask him about Dekker.
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the birdsong will change, or the weather will be less bleak. Or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change. Like a murder.
Like a, what do you call it over there? What's that thing?
What?
Shit.
What are you on about?
This fucker.
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden. Brutal. It's terrible. The doctor. 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
He's the murderer.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Why is he a good listener?
Dr. Dekker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But you let him do it.
I bet he got inside you, love.
I guess. I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me? Isn't that how it works?
No, I'm not feeling okay.
Picking me up for public nudity.
You automatically go for the drama, don't you?
Yeah, maybe she might put it on you.
That's what Dr. Dekker would
Public
say.
nudity.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach.
Why
like
have you
I've
been
been
picked up for?
washed up on shore.
I think this one
Nobody's
actually
pressed
does have
charges
pictures.
yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
I gotta go talk to the photographer, but
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time.
Do you often black
But
out?
I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out. He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Take the D 4 times a day.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all the sights.
Definitely.
I want to stop having the blackouts.
Ask her if you can get a beach with her.
I want to stop waking up at the beach.
Sucker. I ain't
I
going
want to
there.
remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help? Dr. Dekker thought I had
Tell her
generalized
Tell her
OSR.
to ROSR.
GAD because of the blackouts. He thought I was
What's
breathing
that mean?
badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly? Will you do it for me? Will you watch
Your
me to see
breathing
what happens?
seems normal.
Well, that's not very supportive, Doctor.
Tell her to stop talking.
Tell her to stop taking roofies recreationally. Typo.
Yeah, she's a whore. Yeah, your breathing
You
seems
can
normal.
check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by
Have
the
you tried
breathing?
to film your blackouts? Do
I'm
that.
not
Film
worried
them.
about it, just if you are.
Yeah. Get to lie down.
Now you hold your breath makes you. Have you tried to film your blackout? All right, I'll
I
do
film
that.
myself doing lots of things. But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Who was that went woohoo?
Yeah, that was me, because she was talking about sucking dongs. On video. Whore.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could.
Maybe
but
holding your breath
I don't
makes your
remember ever
blackout do
having a
that.
blackout when I'm holding
Oh,
my
you
breath.
talk to her too much. I'm going to have to go talk to somebody else. She's a whore. Let's see what the heck she's got to say.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
What problem are you?
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way. I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
She is on a casting couch, lol.
She's on a casting couch. What for, Jilly do?
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them. Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown.
Making people comfortable.
No one should have
Emoji
to
cold
face that
sweat.
alone. I don't like it when patients are heavily
Emoji
sedated.
cold sweat.
Especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep? Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
No, but doped up
I'm
would
not
be
saying
nice.
anyone should be
Emoji
happy
happy
about dying.
tears.
I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it. I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with
Qualified
valerian
herbalist.
or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem. I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different.
Herbs
He had lots
emoji
of time
wink.
for me. He was interested in my problems. I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago.
What are you here for? Ask her
I
that.
thought it would
Though.
be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Yeah.
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people. It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything. It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I
Yeah,
work
you
with,
do. Stop
the
lying.
other nurses. They're mean to me.
Fucking bitches.
Mm.
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Yeah, of course.
3
Yes.
last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good.
Listen at her, I'll probably
Although one of my patients, Hilda,
It's
I don't
BC
think she's
she
got
isn't
wrong.
sharing the
Right,
herb.
Chilla. She should be sharing that shit.
Crazy.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Copy that.
Being rich has its
That's
perks,
why they
but
are mean
honestly,
lol.
I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Well, that one girl, she not selling herself too good. Tell you that.
Well,
Killing all them patients.
according to your predecessor,
Ask
I'm
her
a
if she used to have a
delusional
penis.
psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
She seems
and a
like
history of
somebody who
violence.
did.
Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
I'm not gonna type it in. I don't want.
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really. Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
I think
Lucky
Claire's
to
a
be alive.
bitch.
He almost died. My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now. His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore. Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk. David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him. David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
I like that.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst that hardly qualifies as a history of violence, and he provoked me. I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it? I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved. I stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
That's why they don't let you eat steak over there in England.
Told you that's what they do.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Yeah, it is ironic, Jake. I'll tell you that right now. Bear with me, I'm trying to pack a bowl.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
Delusions.
It's like
As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional. I never used to get angry. Ever.
She's fucking delusional.
If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
I don't know, Jay.
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up. The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time.
Tell me about Dekker.
Perhaps I was wrong about him.
God damn it.
Keep up, Doctor.
Can't
David
you
is
ask
my
that
husband.
bitch no more questions?
I won't. I'll go over to this motherfucker.
Henley Church, where I
Why
work,
is it
is
red?
located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use
Hot
mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic. I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece.
What?
The most freedom of movement.
What do you mean by
But
midnight
they took
hour?
it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone. Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's
What do you think of the
relatively
midnight
small.
hour?
The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Alright, hold on, I'll let you pick it this time. I just realized my stream's ahead of you.
The midnight hour, I think.
Midnight hour.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Copy that, Bryce. You are indeed insane. But I'm going to lie to you because
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis.
What else can I fit?
But it's good you're having a go
I don't
anyway.
think you're insane.
I think he's
In the
nothing
extra
futs.
hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
I'll be back in a minute.
Plays chess against himself. Bet he does. What's this crazy fucker?
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think? I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
I bet you would. Yeah,
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Fuck this guy. Actually, I'm gonna get him out of the way so I ain't gotta deal with his dumbass no more.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right. Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Do you know anything about Dr. Dekker's murder? Yes, he was murdered. Oh, you already knew that. Okay. Well, no, I don't know nothing you don't know.
I like chess.
I bet you do.
I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Get this kid some cocaine. He's freaking out right now, man. He needs a fix. We'll get away from him. He's making me jittery watching him.
What?
You want to talk to a chick? See what she's doing.
I'm gonna sneeze.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor. I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal? That's disappointing. Don't you want to try to make me better? At least Dr. Dekker gave it a shot in his own way.
And he's dead, bitch.
Dr. Dekker
Oh,
just had
why
to
did you
look
give me
about
that?
him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
I don't know. I want to fuck with Claire, actually. Computer. I don't want to talk to Bryce no more. He's so annoying. This guy looks like he don't give a shit. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. Pow.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way. I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself. He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away. As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday. I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor? That's what you said yesterday, and the day before. If you can't help me, I don't know why I'm here. Probably just waiting for another tragic event to happen.
Won't you watch Groundhog Day, you dumb fuck? I'm gonna have to type that in.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out, and the lorry just...
All he's got to do is fall in
grounded
love
me.
with Andy McDowell.
Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me.
And drive off
I
the
was in
cliff with
shock,
a groundhog.
obviously. And when I came
An
to,
old
she
Chevrolet
was
truck.
so close to me.
And he'll be
It was like
free.
she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago. I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
You reckon? I bet he's like Jay. He likes the boys also.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up? My fiancée, my childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, It's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.